I'm not sure what it is, but I've always felt that in addition to the people in my immediate life who've always supported me, that there was something else pushing me forward. That there were spirits, ghosts of the past imploring me to keep going. Maybe that's why I seem to love the old entertainers the way I do. I felt from the time that I was very young that there was some force from beyond that seemed to speak to my soul and move me. The passion and dedication of my idols, people like Sammy Davis Jr., demanded that I try to be as good as I could possibly be, as good as they were, and that I carry that torch into the next generation. I felt an instant connection with the old song and dance men from the moment I saw my first Broadway show. There was a presence that I could never explain except to say that it was like I was hit by a lightning bolt. Sammy and I shared so many similarities too. He was small, I was small, we both tap danced. He sang, I sang, we both played the drums, and his style was very similar to mine. His whole persona attracted me and called out to me as a young song and dance man. He was a Renaissance man, and that's what I wanted to be. I never wanted to do just one thing. I wanted to do everything, and that's what he did, and he did everything equally as well. He was an entertainer's entertainer. He brought so much joy to people's lives, and yet it also seemed that he was a tortured soul. He reached the top and he touched the bottom, and that was profound to me. He lived the part of a sad clown who was down in his luck with nothing but his shoes and a song. That dichotomy of a man in charge and a man out of control, who lived and died for his art at the altar of show business, struck me to my core. I wanted to devote myself to my art like he did. I wanted to touch the souls of others and know that I created something that will live on even after I'm gone. There may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Before the fiddlers have fled, before they ask us to pay the bill, and while we still have the chance, let's face the music and dance. Soon we'll be without the moon, humming a different tune, and then there may be teardrops to shed, but while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance. Let's face the music and dance. A man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, silver hair, a ragged shirt, baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, jumped so high, and then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, He laughed, slapped his leg a step. He said his name, Bojangles, then he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants, took a better stance, so he jumped so high, and then he clicked his heels. He let go a laugh was at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog and he, they just traveled about. His dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years, he still grieved. He said, I dance now at every chance at honky tonks for drinks and tips. And most of the time I spend behind these county bars. See, son, I drink some. He shook his head as he shook his head. I heard someone